You shout out Soda TV too?
Show TV shout out.
Okay.
Soda TV.
Soda TV, what up?
Okay.
Soda TV. Shout out. Welcome to Soda TV.
What's your name? Whatever it is.
Soda TV. It's Soda TV. Welcome back to Soda TV. You know, man, this has to be the top 5 funniest moments of 2025 that I've personally experienced, right? Because just thinking, whoever thought there would be a day where man, women, children, adults of all ages would go on to disrespect, you know, kingpins, people that have put in footwork to build million dollar mafia empires and so on and so forth. But, you know, I guess when you're no longer putting in work, no longer hustling, no longer, you know, out there mixing and mingling, people not only lose the respect for you, but as this generation so greatly does, they go out of their way to purposely disrespect you. Purposely. You know what I'm saying? Take a lot of energy to do something like that. And which is why you can look and see that the murder rate is so high and it ain't coming down no time soon. You know what I'm saying? So we got the co-founder of BMF, also who was the face of it, which was founded in 1985 in Detroit, Big Meech, who just did over 20 years on a 30-year sentence, right? So this makes him 56 years old as of today, right? A lot of people think he has changed in the weirdest way, but I have to somewhat agree with you guys, right? Because before prison, you had this Big Meech, this energetic, this outspoken, I'm the spokesman, tons of energy. I'ma buy everybody everything, everybody got a free ride energy, as to where now you got him doing these weird robotic poses and these stalemate pictures to where he's just looking at the camera like there's something wrong with the camera itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I had to very much agree with you that that's called being institutionalized, y'all. When you're returning home, it's just hard to get back into the rhythm, man. But anyway, everything that has been affected in Big Meech's life is being brought to the forefront. And the worst thing that has been affected is his finances, right? How do we know this, Soda TV? Well, we know this because his son, Lil Meech, came out and when he was writing the letter to 50 Cent, telling 50 Cent, man, I'm waiting on our next season so I can get this money. You know, and 50 Cent told him what season and all this. And Lil Meech was telling him, man, you tripping, man. F Ross. He only gave my daddy money because my father needed it for bills. Another time that it was exposed that, you know, Big Meech kind of hard on his luck is when Lil Meech came out and exposed that him and his daddy were kind of not at odds with Lil Baby, but kind of not feeling Lil Baby because when Lil Baby came around his father, unlike all the other celebrities, 42 Doug, Ross, etc., that was giving Big Meech money just for nothing, just for admiration, and they feel like they paying dues to whoever or whatever. Lil Baby ain't give him nothing. So Lil Meech came out to speak on that, as F is as if there's a problem with Lil Baby because of that, right? So my thing is this, right? It's hard for a person who has had a taste of the good life, the high life, to actually go to living a normal life, because Big Meech could have easily got out. Listen, my run was over with. I ain't got that money that I had. I gotta do the 9 to 5 life, regular life type stuff. But no, he wanna steal new BMF chains, all this and that, which actually brings us to today's topic, right? Big Meech somehow comes across a song by CEO Jizzle, which is a well-known, not in the rap industry, but just all over the YouTube and kind of in the rap industry, right? Because he was associated with things of Young Dolph and sorts of situations like that. And he's been popped up a few times and it hit headlines. So he's in the algorithm, certified street dude according to Memphis, right? Big Meech somehow comes across a song that CEO Jizzle just put together, right? And he comes at CEO Jizzle like, man, that's, ooh, how somebody come at you, ooh, that's some hot stuff right there, brother. And then, that'll make any rapper or artist feel like, dang, man, that's what's up, man. It'll make them feel that love, you know what I'm saying? But without giving CEO Jizzle a chance to respond, Big Meech follows it up with, send me your budget, it's gonna cost you something, but it ain't gonna cost you that much. How much can you give me right now? Type of deal. So this made CEO Jizzle go into a frenzy, and he went crazy, ballistic, nuts on Big Meech. No filter. Facts. That's what we getting into today. Before we do, gotta ask you to please hit that like button. This lets the algorithm know that this video has what it takes to win, and it can get recommended to more people so they can see it. Share this with family, friends, son, nephew, whoever. I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart ahead of time. Subscribe to the channel. I would rather you do it now, but if you just got to see if I'm going to earn it and wait to the end, you may do so. And if you forget, I'll remind you at the end. Last but not least, notification bell that'll keep you notified on any and everything I drop. Here's the DMs that CEO Jizzle shares to show you that Big Meech was on a nut. Here it is. Big Meech must have had in his mind that he was finna, do the thing. Because he talking about some, man, you trying to do the intro or video or both. Like, Big Meech had that pre-written. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of reminds me of like a old head get over tactic. Like, y'all know, like the wine head get over moves, but really ain't. And not saying that Big Meech intended to come off like that, man. It just, that I can see why Jizzle responded like that. Told him, get your washed up police out of my DM. You finna pee me off. Well, somebody then already peed you off, sir. Did you not hear what you just told the one and only Big Meech? Shoot. Man, for future reference, do y'all think Big Meech could have came at Jizzle like, look, brother, I'm trying to re-enter the music industry like I once was. I'm on my pockets right now. But, if you could let me F with one of your songs, I bless it as much as I can. And I ain't even gonna lie to you. I do charge, but I'm gonna do everything I can to cut that price all the way down for you. Do you think that would have made more sense? Because it's all about, in today's generation, it's all about how you come at the younger generation. because they're wired off of emotions, and most of them are raised by their mothers. So you did get that reaction out of CEO Jizzle because you came at him more so like he felt like it was more so of a finesse. You came at him like, oh, his song was this and that, but slid in a self-finesse at the end. Man, what y'all think about it? Who y'all think was right or wrong, and what y'all think Meech, how y'all think Meech came off? And like, do you agree with Jizzle's response to that? Let me know in the comment section. Along with that, please attach that like. Share this with whoever you can, whenever you can. I already told you that's love for that at the beginning. We talked about you subscribing. If I earned it, I'm here to remind you, like I said I would do in the beginning. Last but not least, that notification bell. Keep you notified on everything. This is the self-proclaimed #1 celebrity news reporter on YouTube at this time. The Real Soda TV, as written down there. I'm out.